Good afternoon, guys. It's a beautiful day here in Africa, and I'm typical right now in the village. I'm live from my home village, Nyarubande, in Kisoro district, and I'm here with my son here. He's here, and we are chilling here in the village, and we're just moving a little bit here around the village. As you can see, it has been harvesting season. There is no crops in the gardens. All the gardens have no crops. Actually, people have started planting other crops in some of the gardens, except like this garden has not yet been proud, but most of the other gardens have been proud, and they are ready to now start the next planting season. So this is a beautiful Africa. This is how village looks like, guys. These are village homes here. We are deep in my local village. I'm here, and I'm moving around the village. I'm actually taking these things, this cavera to the owner. When I was coming from Kampala yesterday, there is one of my friends who called me that he wants something from Kampala. Then I decided, because I was already there, I told him that, you please, it's okay, you can give me the money, you can send me the money on phone, then I buy it for you and I bring it to you. So I'm actually taking that to the owner. That this is your first time here, so here you see, when you're coming to my area, you bypass. This is a bridge here made of wood, and this is River Ntebeko. I think it's a seasonal river. It's most of the times it flows when the rain has been raining so hardly, but now because maybe rain has spent some good time without raining. Go to Nyirahano. Go to Nyirahano. This is my son, guys. This is my son. So he has headed to school, because his school is there. I think you can be able to see that. Yes, that is his school, this one. But now I'm going with him, guys. So this is my son. You know, most of the people comment that we look alike, but me, I don't know whether we look alike or we don't look alike. Yeah, it's like that. So we are moving here in the village. We are taking this cavera to the owner. Then after, we shall see how the day wanna move on, because so guys, I typically don't have the plan for today. I'm typically moving around. I don't have the clear plan for today, but let's move on. At least I've been missing this village for so long. I think you can see how the areas are right now empty. The areas, I think you can be able to see, all areas are really right now empty. So I don't have the clear plan for today. Let's just see, and what we're gonna meet on the road. It's just what I'm gonna be showing you. But if you're new here, kindly don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, so that you'll not miss any of the upcoming videos. I know there are many amazing episodes that are coming out soon, which you won't miss. So what you have to do is like the video and subscribe. More amazing videos are coming.
Uitwa nde? Uitwa? Inde?
Ase.
Ajaga kwiga?
Mucyambere ntakirangije. We chilled for some time. I laughed because, you know, we had spent a long time without meeting, and then after I After I delivered my package to him, yes, which was the main reason for coming this end. And then after, what else was I? You're supposed to chill, man. Yeah.
Kuko natryinze online kujya bayitsindikire ntagiyeyo bakaguma baramya bashaka imitwe 60 n'imitwe 70 yari hayo make online yari imitwe 50 kwiza. Ndabonye nigira.
Because we were near at the shop, my son wanted to go and take some soda, so I directed him that let's wait a bit and then they give you my soda. So my son wanted the soda, so I decided that let me buy for him some.
Akab.
Gua gonna roof to rubio.
They don't want destruction of property. They don't want destruction of business. They don't want public property to be destroyed. The people of Kenya have said we are a democratic country.
So after that, I saw this huge car bringing a lot of cows here in this end. I decided, like, let me show you how they transport cows in Africa. So I decided to keep my cane on my camera and then and show you a little bit on how they transport the cows in Africa and where they take the cows which they bring in our area to the grazing ground. So the grazing ground will be the end of this video. So right now let's see how they are off-roading, because these cows are going to be off-roaded here, guys. Because the transporting of the car from the central up to the west, because here we are at the west, at the border of Congo, so it is very tricky hard. So they first tied their horns on the bars of the vehicle for easy transportation. And then here one of the men were saying that it's how the slave trade were being carried in Africa. And that is when I say that if they were being carried in a vehicle, they would be being carried well. Instead, they could just tie them and they just let them to move from a continent to a continent. But these ones are being carried on the vehicle.
Like one day. 2 days. Apart from today. I included it today. Sure. Ariko nabonye kara ka message ndavuga ndaya, this man is from Kenya. Yes.
Ogaye WhatsApp ku YouTube.
Ku YouTube.
Bari ku YouTube. Nagate kujya muri TikTok aho.
Ni TikTok asi.
TikTok. Uko nzibo nta ku WhatsApp nta una WhatsApp yo nikoreshaga abanyamuryango gusa. Ntari yabone. Ni TikTok
So this man is the one who have come with the cows, and he was saying that they are coming from Barara, and the guys, I think you can be able to see, they have started going out slowly by slowly. They have to untie one and they release them to go outside. Guys, we have been moving. I think you saw how people are flooding the cattle. They are bringing it in this vast. I think you can be able to see. This is the whole vast of land. It's no one lives here. This is owned by government. Of me, all these are cattle that are being grazed or that are grazing from here. I think you can be able to see all these ones are just the cattle that are grazing from here. So moving this forest because I've spent a long time without reaching here. I decided to move in here. Jambo, uraho ni meza akanzamuka no haruguru gakeya ego. So that is one of the mzee that is who is grazing the cattle here. I think you can be able to see all these ones here, down here are cattle that are being grazed here. So so even these cattle which are there off-roading, they are being brought here in this piece of land. It is very huge because after surveying, recently they surveyed this land because they were saying that they are going to give us the industrial park. They said that they are going to put industrial park in this land. Then after when they were surveying, they said that this land has around 5,000 acres. So we are still waiting. They haven't. They just surveyed, marked the land, and then went. But particularly, all this land is owned by the government, except where you're seeing the trees. I think you can be able to see where you're seeing the trees. I think you can see where you're seeing the trees is the one that is owned by the people. But all this vast land where there is no trees, it is owned by the government, and they say that it has 5,000 acres. So this land is used by particularly farmers, because if you have cattle here, it is just running. I think you can be able to see. Yeah, maybe it has a calf, so you want to milk. Yeah, you want to give a calf milk. So this land is owned by farmers, and these farmers, if you want to have animals, cattle, goats, sheep, you come and graze here freely at free of charge. And then if you have maybe you're planting beans, because here we plant beans and you stake them. So again, you come here and you get some of the, I don't know how they call it, stakes. Is it stakes? They come here. It's because here this part is being used by the people who are grazing so much, but they come and get like these ones. They make them well, and then they go to stake beans. So particularly right now, this land is more being used by farmers. I think you can see going to take water, because where you can see this big grass, I think you can see they are also coming learning. They are coming to take water here. Let us pass there and see. Yes, this is here. I think you can see here there is water, and where they are learning to, there is also water. Let's see, guys. Yeah, there's also water here. You can see they are coming to take water here. Yeah. So this part, when the rain drops, because it is like on low level compared to others they can see it is a little bit stagnant, so all water comes and gets stagnant here. So when people are grazing, they just come and they drink water from here. I think you can be able to see these ones are taking water here. Wow, that is how they just come here and take water. I think you can see even others, very many are coming from that side where I'm coming from. I think you can see others are also coming from that end. They're all coming here to take water. That is how the village is, guys. So beautiful, so chilling. Yeah. Tell me what you think in the comment box below. I was so amazed the next morning to meet my grandfather, because he is a very busy mzee. He is always grazing the cattle. So in the next morning, he surprised me at my home and came to greet me, which was so fantastic. I really felt amazing. I was so happy to meet my grandfather again. So guys, tell me what you think in the comment box. It it was a happy moment, me and my grandfather. He asked me how the journey was and how long am I spending home, whether I'm still at home or whether I'm going to travel again. Then I had to elaborate to him and explain to him how the situation is and how the things gonna be. So guys, thank you for watching my video. See you soon in the next episode.